Welcome back to the Chow Time Pod. It's your host, Red. I got a video today from Sushi Zed, the coffee pod. He did a really good video on Ciara and just how artists scam women. He went particularly on black women, but I think it's all women in general. They all follow these women artists that really portray a different lifestyle than they actually live themselves. So please like and subscribe down below. I'd really appreciate that. And let's get through that chow. It's chow time.
Joseph, YouTube, welcome to the Coffee Pod. My name is Sushi Zed.
Drink the coffee, it'll make you feel better.
Ciara made a song promoting the independent and don't need no man lifestyle, and girls are cooking her for it. People are upset, right? In fact, they're almost insulted. I'm sure you guys have heard about this story because it's been trending everywhere. So she made this song promoting that whole like single boss babe lifestyle. You know, the typical stuff of a lot of R&B artists, the rap artists, you know, the chicks like to do to modern women. They've been doing this for a while, but why are women upset? I'm sure you could probably take a good guess. But before I get into this very important topic, guys, I need you to stay for the rest of this, the whole thing, if possible. This is an important topic because in this video, I will reveal how women over decades have been scammed by a lot of artists like Ciara, right? These songs they do promoting a single independent lifestyle are highly hypocritical, very contrary to the lives that they actually live in reality, and women are calling them out for it. Let's check out a few of these comments and see what the people have to say. First comment here says, Ciara, please stop this now. We're tired of being independent. Ooh. Again, this chick says we're tired of being independent. We want a life like yours. Oh man, they're praying Ciara's prayer because they're looking for their Russell Wilson. This commenter goes on to say, please stop promoting this type of music when you're going straight home to get loved on. She's like, come on, today I drink coffee.
I love everything about coffee. It is one of my favorite things in life.
So another commenter here added to,
you know, it's funny how like women always talk about boss babes and boss bees and whatever the fuck they talk about, and they always mention these women, and all these women have men. They all have men.
The conversation and said the audacity with the big ring on her finger. These women are calling out the hypocrisy, man. We've got Ciara with the big red boots and a ring on her finger talking about, I don't need no man. Bing. You can say that, but you can't hide the big ring on your finger while you say it, right? It's just bling, blinding everybody who's watching this video. This chick goes on to say, nobody don't feel like being independent and paying all the bills by themselves. Another commenter here says, I love Ciara, but it's obvious when she's just trying to make a song for the sake of a hit. The song was terrible. And listen, guys, I'm a Ciara fan. Contrary to belief, I love all these artists. My favorite song would surprise you by her, Like a Boy. The tune, the catchiness,
I don't listen to music too
highly
much,
masculine,
so I don't know.
right? Surprising that I like the song. Now the message is something else. But Ciara's a good artist, so I can be honest in this situation and say that song was straight trash. Right? That's why I'm not even gonna play it because I don't want to get a copyright. But it's not worth me risking it. The comment goes on to say, talking about all the girls who don't need no man, like we all grown and want the same as you, sis. This is a very important statement right there. What she said there, like we are all grown and want the same as you, sis. And I'm just going to talk about this right now. I've seen a few people address this story and situation. And the thing a lot of people are saying is like, oh, modern women are now getting it, right? They're finally understanding that single independent boss babe lifestyle is not sustainable for a healthy life, having a family, raising up kids for the best possible outcome. Is not economically viable for a lot of them because they're not going to be able to support a family by themselves. And you may think they're all finally realizing this, they're all drinking coffee, finally.
Drink the coffee, it'll make you feel better.
Which could be true, right? There's a section of women, a portion of them here, who have been enlightened, who have taken the RP, so to speak, and maybe impressed by channels like myself or influences of people like KS in the past and other people within like male podcast spaces of men just expressing what they truly want. There's a portion of women out there who yes, they can see this and see like, nah, this is against what I want to be, which is feminine. I want to have a man and I want to work for that. There's a small portion of women out here who get it. They do, you know, but that's not the majority of women. The majority of women who are listening to this song and listening to Ciara promoting an independent lifestyle are just in a different part of their mating strategy. What do I mean by that? I've talked extensively.
The wall is always undefeated
On this topic. It's not the first time I've talked about how celebs scam women, modern women today, about the lifestyle they should be living versus the lifestyle those celebrities are actually living.
Correct.
It's not the first time I've talked about this. But I want to be clear here and say, this chick who says, like, we are all grown and want the same thing as you, sis. This is very telling. What this means is we're all grown up, AKA we've already had that party lifestyle phase.
and hit the wall.
We've ridden the CC. Not only that, we're also single mothers like you.
Yes.
We're now implementing that second part of the dualistic mating strategy of, yeah, let Future give you a kid, right? Let Pookie, let the guys who had you in your prime impregnate you. Now we're looking for our Russell too. Or maybe they don't have kids. Maybe they've just matured past that wall. They've hit that epiphany phase. Maybe they're around 28 and they have more hope. Because that's okay. But it's not so much that these women are sitting there thinking to themselves, I'm ready to be submissive. No, that biological clock is starting to kick in.
Yep.
They're now realizing I can't compete with the younger version of myself. The 23-year-olds are their competition. A lot of her audience, keep in mind, Ciara is, let's see, how old is Ciara? Let's look up. So Ciara is almost 40 years old, right? She's 37. She's 37. She's 37 right now. So it's safe to say that her audience, especially women who can relate to her influence and her music, those women are in their late 20s, mid 30s, heading towards 40. So they're between the ages of just, if we're going to give a blanket statement, I would say 26 to about 40 years old.
Yeah.
Right? Between those ages. Those women know who Ciara is. Those women grew up listening to her music. And so the mindset those women are in, and she does not understand this, right? Unless if she's trying to cater to a younger demographic, but I don't think so. Those women are ready to get wifed up. Those women are done with the streets. They are single mothers now. They're waiting for the Russell Wilson. And the fact that she thinks those women would enjoy a song like this just shows you how in touch a lot of these record labels, including the artists, are with intersexual dynamics. If they understood that, they would know to not produce this type of music for their audience, depending on the age that specific artist is at. What I'm trying to say here, guys, is this reaction that you're seeing in the comment section has less to do with these women who've actually done the work and they've sat there and looked at, you know, the biology of women, men, and they're thinking to themselves, well, I do need a man and I'm ready to work with one. You know what? I'm going to embrace my feminine character. No. This is all coming from a consequence of a life of embracing that single independent lifestyle before, and now they are desperately searching for a man. Keep that in mind. Let's check out a few more of these comments here. Next comment here says, happily married women making single women music is my favorite genre of irony. Another chick here says, me searching for the girls that asked for this song. Well, no, they didn't. Her audience didn't ask for this song, but I assure you, man, the younger demographic, and let's say like the city girls, right? They're releasing music. Their audience is not going to complain if they talk shit about men and promote a single independent lifestyle, because their audience, their women are young, right? They're actually living that life. They're out here. They're clubbing. They're partying. They're wasting their youth instead of using that time to capitalize on the man.
You know, it's funny that all these women hit the wall and they're realizing they want men and stuff, but it's true that they also, most of these women also push that single independent boss babe lifestyle too. So for them to be saying these comments and like you still live that lifestyle, girl.
And that they want. They're wasting their youth. They're actually living that life. These women right here, they've lived that life, and majority of them regret it, which is why their reaction here reflects what we see. Next comment here says, you're going home to your man, girl, F you. They're mad. They're mad. They don't
Someone
like
mad.
this coffee.
Boobzilla.
This coffee smells like shit.
Next comment here from another woman says, Ciara, I am not listening to this because I need a man. Another woman here says, laugh out loud, the R&B and rap girls be getting it in the studio promoting women to be single and alone. And after they're done, they go home to their men.
Yep.
Yes, yes, yes. And this is all of them, right? This is all of them. The question is, when are these women going to catch up with what's going on? When are they going to catch up? When are they going to know what's going on? Another comment here says, why do kept housewives with rich men always want to push independence as if they really live the shit?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. You know, these women are laughing at you.
Yeah, that's funny. Like the most wealthy, the most happy, the most well-off women are married women. They're not independent boss babes. You look at Oprah, you look at all of the top tier women, talking about finance-wise, fame-wise, freaking status-wise, most of them are not single. Most of them are with high-end men.
Women today are laughing at modern women. It's a scam.
It is.
And they fall for it hook, line, and sinker, especially when they're younger. This was a glitch in the system because if someone like Ciara had someone who understood this type of stuff on her team, who could tell her like, hey, you want to avoid doing that. Your audience is not there, right? Because we're full of BS. I'm full of BS. Men who talk about these type of things are full of BS. We're lying. We don't tell the truth. But again, if she had someone on her team who understood this type of stuff, then she could avoid falling into these type of situations where her audience is looking at her like, yo, what are you doing? But the problem is people don't want to acknowledge the truth about male and female nature is eventually you're going to realize you need a man. Eventually that wall is coming. Eventually that epiphany phase is coming. Eventually the truth will be revealed. Listen, I'm not here to single out just Ciara. They're all laughing at these women today. And some of them are my favorite art. I listen to a lot of these women. I love music, but the scam is, it's too easy. All these celebrities are laughing and scamming these women. Beyonce is laughing because she produced a song called Single Ladies while she ended up married with a man who cheated on her and then chose to forgive him, which is great. But when I bring it up, you know, that's the other fact that's the other fact women don't admit in the comment section down below. Cheating thing, man. Even women who accept this truth about like male nature, female nature, this is where it ends for them. Again, it's in your face. She's married, but yeah, single ladies, all my single ladies. Beyonce's laughing at you.
Call them a single ladies.
City girls are laughing for sure. Young Miami's laughing. Why? Because while she brags about all the money and the cars she has and how she's a boss babe, she's getting pissed on by Diddy. I'm not saying that. She actually said that she likes to get pissed on. During getting her cheeks clapped, that's also, she likes that as an act. Highly disrespected woman who presents herself as somebody who doesn't take shit, right? The other member of City Girls, JT, is laughing too, laughing at you, laughing at modern women. Why? Because while she talks about how she doesn't tolerate disrespect, etc., and how she doesn't need no man in her music, right? That's the energy that's projected in those songs. She's with the man and has been in a committed relationship for a while now. Megan Thee Stallion, arguably one of the most popular rappers, female rappers today, in a relationship. But all her songs talk about how she does not need a man. But as far as I know, she's still with her man, Nicki Minaj. Probably the greatest female rapper to do it, in my humble opinion. Highly talented, right? She's laughing at you because you won't settle for a man while she will fund her husband's lifestyle, and at least she has a husband. She's willing to.
Do you think all these high tier women can get high tier men? No, but at least they can get love and support their man, which most women are not willing to do, even though they make good money.
Pay the bills, but you're not going to settle.
Nope.
Nicki Minaj will. Right. And I mean settle with quotation marks here because we know most of you aren't settling. Nicki Minaj, you can make an argument and say maybe she is. And then we have Ciara. Ciara's definitely laughing at modern women, you modern women. Why? Because, hey, you won't date a man if he's not a thug, if he's not out here in these streets, if he's not black enough, right? If he doesn't have enough street in him and is not, you know, we all know she messed with Future, had his kids, etc. And then she found a simp. Let's just keep it real, to take care of her kids. No disrespect, bro. This is the reality. This coffee's bitter.
He is.
She's laughing because you won't pick the simp. Unfortunately, your simp won't come with millions of dollars and high accomplishments and highly focused in his field, but she's willing to settle for the simp, but you won't. All these women are laughing at these chicks. All these women are laughing at you. But before I head out, I'm just gonna read a few comments here in response to this. These actually come from my subscribers. Head over to the Coffee Pot Official and follow us so you can keep up with these stories, man. First comment here comes from a woman and it says, only rich women can afford feminism. All the women that are middle class are struggling to pay their bills. Me and my husband are a great team and we tired. Inflation is hitting everybody. Shout out to this chick married. Another gentleman here says, LMAO, it's just music. All lies like rappers.
Damn.
Another commenter here says, I see why Future didn't wife her. This guy's talking about Ciara. Another comment here says, Russ, better get your girl, bruh. Another commenter says, just like Beyonce, out there selling theme songs that don't match their lifestyle.
Yep.
Another person here says, this is what happens when you have men like Russell Wilson. You also have men who are thirsty. They'll take a 3 or 4 no matter what. And the sheer audacity of this female, I think that's what that was supposed to say, to make this while living in another man's house. She's probably broke as hell. Another comment here says, she has them boots on with the laughing emoji. Yeah, those boots, man. Those boots are like $350. Insane. Another commenter here says, Russell Wilson, you are a true simp. Yeah. That's it. That's it, guys. That's the truth. And why is this important? And why is it important that men understand this video concept and the main point? While most women in their younger years typically fall for that independent lifestyle, what you want to hope is 2 things. Is if you are going to commit yourself to a woman, then you want to make sure that number 1, she taps out of that mindset not too late into life, right? Is that she's not too old once she's tapping out. Really can't give you what you want, which for most men who are really looking for like relationships or marriage, etc., that would be like children, wife. But even if it's just a committed relationship, you don't want the trauma of a woman living that boss, single lifestyle, independent lifestyle. It means that she's dating out here in these streets. She's just going to bring you problems, right? That's that first thing is, when is she tapping out? The second part is, what is she bringing? What type of baggage is she bringing? Yep. You got to take all these things into consideration. And what I mean by that is a woman who's tapping out of the game because she's a single mother of 6. That's like, okay, yeah, of course you're done. Now you're looking for a nice guy, right, to play Russell Wilson. That's not such a great deal.
Nope.
Versus what's, the woman who's tapping out, let's say 29, and you may think, well, she's still 30, but has she been in therapy? Has she been truly dating with a purpose? And is she delusional? How much damage has she gone through? Is she coming with children? That's a hell of a lot better deal. Even a woman who's 35 with no kids is a hell of a lot better deal than the women who come with hella baggage, hella kids. But hey, there is always a simp out there who take these women on. But the brutal reality is, while men do say that, the crazy thing is these women would rather be alone and struggle than be with a man.
So we talk about
a simp. That's how much women hate men who they view as beta males in their eyes. Anyways, guys, as always, curious to know what you think. Comment down below. Listen, I appreciate you for checking out yet another episode of The Coffee Pot. Till next time, I'm out. Peace.
That was a damn good chow. I liked it. I like that women are starting to realize, even if they're hit the wall and post wall. I'm just hoping that these post wall women echo their discomfort and their dislike of their position to the younger generation. And hopefully the younger generation does go through a different path. That's what I'm hoping for. But please like and subscribe down below. I'd really appreciate that. And catch you guys next time. It's chow time.